Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Flaw from the Yugi Caster with you, and today I'm going to be bringing you my Firefist Synchro Plant Elemental Dragon deck thing profile. This is where the deck's currently at. It's where I'm most happy with it at. It's in the best shape it's been in a long time. Lets you do some really stupid stuff, like consistently go plus anywhere from +3 to or +2 to +3 and 4 a turn on your first turn. It's really good. It's got a lot of utility, a lot of versatility. Um, it's a deck that you have to think to play, which I like, and it can do all kinds of unfair things. Like everything in here interacts just perfectly with itself. I love it. So here's the deck. The Firefist engine I'm using is 1 bear, 3 spirit, and 3 leopard. I know it says panther on the little card image, but that's leopard, I promise. If you guys don't know what these do, he attributes himself to recruit any fire formation spell or trap. This guy brings back a level 3 or lower fire monster with 200 less defense. Um, so yeah, that's what those do. These guys make any of your rank threes and horse prints. They all have different like uses and stuff. We all know what bear does. The mini plant engine, the one dandy, one lone, one spore, and 2 debris dragons. And I'm using a delta flyer in here. Um, he could easily be almost anything else. I kind of want to take him out for like a foolish burial or something like that. Because sometimes I've noticed I'll go horse prints for loan, and it'll be for dandy, and it'll be forever before I see, or not for dandy, but for sport, and it'll be forever before I see my other plant target. Sometimes you just really need it. So that's something you could consider. But that's my mini plant engine right there. These 6 cards, and it's plants. It's consistent. It does what it does. All right, so I've got the elemental dragon engine is the one tempest, or not tempest, lightning, 2 burner, 2 blaster, and 2 tempest. And if you might, I don't know if you've noticed this, but these all have synergy with everything on the top row except for Dandy. Um, you can pitch any of these guys. You can pitch anything from Debris Dragon to Spore for if you're win targets with Tempest. Um, burners and blasters, they all work really well with the Fire Fist engine. A lot of cool stuff there. Tempest is really cool because he can banish Spore and Debris Dragon, and you can recur them back through Leviair and stuff like that. It's really cool. Um, Everything down here interacts to a T. Like it's perfect. I love it. So that's the mini E Dragon engine, and then I'm running 2 Maxi and 2 Veiler for my hand traps, and then 2 Crane, just for more rank 3 toolboxing. Um, I used to have what's he called? I want to say he's like a Dragonity Knight something. He's a level 6 or 7 synchro that needs a wind and a beast, or a winged beast and another monster. And usually you'd bring him out, and then you'd get out Delta Flyer. And he was a level 6 or 7, and you can like send cards from your side of the field to take cards out of your opponent's extra deck. And that's why he was in here. But now he's just in here because I believe he's a Debris Dragon target. Yeah, he's a Debris Dragon target. He's he's good recursion for these guys. Like you can get this guy out, bring out this guy, search for a Tenki or a Tensu, and do stuff. He has some synergy with the deck. He's very good. That's all my monsters. For my spells, I run the 3 Tenki, 2 Tensu. That's just supplemental Firefist engine stuff. I originally had 3 Tensu in here, and I found that it kind of clogged the hand. Um, but usually, if you can open this guy and this guy, you want to go this guy for Tensu, get out this guy, and do stuff. One thing I should note is I don't run chicken in here because this is a TCG build. This is a build that I could feasibly sit down and build right now, minus affording Draco Sex and Big Eyes. Um, so I wanted to stick to cards that were just in the TCG, so that's why I left out chicken, because we don't have chicken. We're probably not getting chicken. That's that. But you could easily find room for a chicken, and of course this works really well with chicken as well. So yeah, 2 gold Sarks for the 4 E-Drags, and you can also Sark for other stuff like Heavy Hole and Avarice when you need them. The 2 Treasure Sword of 7 stars, Sacred Sword of 7 stars, whatever it's called. Banish a level 7, draw 2. It replaces itself, and then if you banish any dragon, it's a +1. It's a good card. 1 Heavy, 1 Hole, and 1 Avarice. I don't run Reborn in here because you have enough recursion. The dragons recur themselves. Spirit recurs the level 3s. Spore recurs itself. Debris Dragon recurs all this stuff. You don't really need Monster Reborn in this deck, which is kind of silly when you think about it. Why would you not want a free monster? But you don't need it most of the time. I've yet to say to myself, man, it'd be awesome if I could top deck a Reborn right now and win. Like, I just always have options in this deck, and then 2 Breakthrough Skill because this card gets you through your Evil Swarm matchup. That is, Evil Swarm are not a fun matchup for this deck. I don't like that. I've played it 3 or 4 times. I've beaten it almost every time I've played, but it's never fun to play. Ophion's a pain in the butt. Alright, so onto the extra deck. I'm running the One Horse Prince. I had this at 2 originally, but I cut it to 1 because I found myself never making the second. I usually just want to make this guy off of these two, and then just get my Lone Fire and get my free search for Spore. That's I only want to see him on my first turn. Like otherwise, you could theoretically use him for like bridge synchro summoning, but I just don't see that happening very often. So I just don't. I cut him to 1 to make room for other stuff. 1 formula because formula. I mean, why not? 1 TG Hyper Librarian, 1 Catastor, 1 Ancient Fairy. I originally didn't have Ancient Fairy in here, but I decided I wanted to utilize the Dracosack and Big Eyes for the rank 7 engine, so I threw this in here because the only the rank 7 I use is Black Rose Dragon. There you go, Black Rose Dragon. And I don't know, you don't want to bring out Black Rose unless you're trying to simplify the game state to your favor. So yeah, the 1 Crimson Blader because it's really good. 1 Colossal Fighter because that's also really good. 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon. 1 Tempo, he is another good card for your Evil Storm matchup. He gets rid of the Ophion attachments and lets you do stuff. Double Leviair. I originally had Lion Emperor in here, cut him because I never made him. The ability to recur a spell or trap is really kind of useless to me, so I just didn't bother. 1 Dracostack and 1 Big Eye. You can make these guys really easy between the E-Dragon engine being what it is, and then the fact that I started to do it in 1 game and I got cut off. Well, no, actually I did do it in 1 game. I got cut off immediately after that because the guy rage quit. You can recur a dragon, then you can like debris into Ancient Fairy Dragon and make this guy. Like you have tons and tons of ways to make these guys at all times. They're always live, just about. So they're worth running. Then for my side deck, I'm still playing with a side deck. This is not. I don't know. It's an okay side deck, I guess. 3 MST, 1 Veiler, 1 Max, 2 T Kings, 2 evac devices, 2 debunks, 2 Jewel Birds, and then 2 Imperial Iron Walls. Just things to kind of help you get through your worst matchups, which are dragons. Can be a really tough matchup because they can make all the really powerful monsters that you can also make, but easier and faster. So this slows them down a lot without hurting you too much. And it also these right here are also really good for the prophecy matchup. So that's what those are for. But anyway, that's the deck. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time. My name is Darth Flaw. I'm out. Peace.